Welcome to Jiva Yoga Live. My name is Kella, and today we're going to be doing top 5 forearm flexor exercises. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to be going through some really wonderful forearm flexor exercises today. So the forearm flexors they begin in the middle part of our elbow and they extend across the front of the arm, and some of them extend across the wrist as well. So this whole area of our body gets a lot of use, especially in yoga and certain repetition sports, typing on the keyboard. Just a lot of tension can get stored up in this area of the body. So if we can do things to strengthen and stretch it out, it's always going to benefit our overall health. So what I always do when I'm beginning a workout is I do some really comprehensive stretches of the forearm flexors. So to begin, the first one is to extend the left arm, open up your palm, and with the fingers on your right opposite hand, you just stretch those fingers towards your torso. And you can just hold here for a few moments. And release, and then we're going to stretch the opposite side. Good, and release, shake it out. So the next one we're going to do is extending that left arm, taking the opposite hand and grasping under the thumb, and with the palm that's below, we're going to gently guide that palm and that forearm forward, and like it's an outwards rotation. And we'll hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we extend the opposite arm, grasp below the palm, under the thumb, and again opening up that wrist in an outwards rotation, counting down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And shake those wrists out. And for the next one that we're going to do, we're actually going to extend that left arm forward, but our palm is facing down. With the opposite hand, we grasp across the pinky, and we're going to guide that wrist up. So for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and releasing. And then we extend again the opposite hand. We reach across the top, under the pinky, and we gently guide the palm open for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. And now what we're going to do are figure eights. So we're going to take our wrists and make figure 8 movements with them. They can be big figure 8s or very little figure 8s. It really depends on how your wrists feel. And then we're going to come back to center, and we're going to switch sides, so do the opposite movement.
Wonderful. So from here, we're just going to shake our wrists out for
for a little while. This is really a wonderful way just to release stress and tension that can collect up in those muscles of the forearm. And now that we've warmed up, we're going to go into our first pose, which is downward facing dog. So downward facing dog, it does a multitude of things for the body, but it also really targets the forearm flexors. So what we're going to do is come down onto all fours on the mat. Make sure our wrists are under our shoulders and our knees are under our hips. And then we tuck our toes under, we lift up through the hips, and we walk our hands forward just a little bit, extending our chest towards the top of the thighs. We can walk those heels down. And you're gonna wanna take your front hands and really engage them. And you'll feel this in the forearms. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold here for 5 deep inhalations in through the nose and exhalations out through the mouth. So inhaling together. Wonderful. And to transition into our next posture, is plank pose. So again, this is really targeting the forearms. So we're going to be holding our body up. Our shoulders are nice and square, hips are not dropping too low, they're not super high, they're just about in line with the shoulders. We engage our belly muscles and we're going to hold here for 15 seconds together. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right. So from plank pose, we're going to go into the next posture, which is called chaturanga, which is 4-limb staff pose. So for this one, what we're going to do is make sure we keep our elbows nice and tight close to our rib cage. And we're gonna just come down and our hips should be about shoulder height. And we're gonna hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down. Nice job, everyone. So, to conclude this series, what we're going to do is a myofascial release of the forearms. So it sounds really complicated, but it's very, very, very simple thing to do, which anybody can start to integrate into their exercise routine. So as I said at the beginning of the videos, the flexors generally begin on the inside of the elbow here and they come down. And this is a wonderful thing you can do with your palm or just with your thumb. I'm going to do it with my thumb, but just gently stroke down towards your wrist. Now normally with massage we're always working towards the heart, but when it comes to targeting tight forearms, forearm flexors, this is really an excellent one to do. And I say this from experience because I did injure my forearms in a massage training. And so I received massage to heal this, and this was what the massage therapist recommended. So I would do this maybe 5 to 10 times. I'll just do 2 more. And really coming down. And it will feel really good. And then just shaking that out and switching sides. So yeah, for me, it works best to do it with my thumb. You can also use a yoga ball or the palm of your hand, whatever really works best for you. I'm going to continue with the top of my thumb, and I'm keeping my thumb pretty flat here. I don't have oil on my skin either, so you'll notice it's getting a little bit red, and that's totally normal. So I'll just do 2 more strokes here. And then releasing. Wonderful. Thank you everyone for joining me today. I hope that these stretches and exercises help you gain forearm strength and that you can use the self-massage technique whenever you're having tight forearm flexors. Have a wonderful day. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, put on the notification bell, and please leave a comment below.